I'm meteorologist Lance Huffman. Today is a 15 Fury alert day for our Monday, and we see this also the case for Tuesday as Arctic air continues to surge its way through the area here. And we're continuing to see temperatures not only below zero at times, especially what we saw for our Monday morning, but wind chill values will make it at least feel like we are below zero for the rest of the day today and through our Tuesday as well. Around -10 to -20, some places seeing potentially -25 when we get towards Tuesday morning. Our -10 is really going to be the best that we see mainly for this afternoon for our Monday and Tuesday afternoon, where our -20 is likely going to be seen in the overnight hours at that point when we see some of those colder temperatures. But it is certainly frigid out there today. Even though we are seeing some mostly sunny skies for our day, temperatures are still going to be very cold, mostly in the single digits with a high temperature of 10 today. We see a high of only 4 degrees on our Tuesday. And with some breezy moments up to 25 miles per hour today, a lot of these wind chills are certainly going to be very, very cold. So these are some dangerous wind chills you want to keep in mind and definitely bundle up if you have to head outdoors for the day today. There is a slim improvement, but still some dangerous temperatures here into this afternoon where we are in the negative single digits here and into the early parts of this evening before we surge back into those double-digit negatives as we get into early Tuesday morning, -15 at 7 a.m. on Tuesday, and we get back towards some places of potentially -20 to maybe even -25 in some of those breezier moments as well. Looks like -17 in Fort Wayne at 10 a.m. But bottom line, a very cold next 36 hours is certainly ahead of us here as well. Tuesday, we only see a high temperature of 4 degrees, and entering the afternoon, still looking at double-digit negatives in terms of those wind chills as well. So we'll take a look at some safety tips for the bitter cold here. Limit your time outdoors, and if you have to be outdoors, dress in multiple layers, a coat, some well-insulated coats, some pants as well. Make sure you stay dry as well. If you start to sweat because you're wearing too many layers, it can actually make you cold again. That's certainly not what you want. Make sure to drip the faucets at home with some of those pipes as well. You do not want to get those frozen and burst at all. And make sure to check on those neighbors as well, especially some of the elderly folks and those with pre-existing conditions if they head on outdoors today. And also, if you want to, make sure their heat is up and running for the day today and for our Tuesday. Here are a few things of what to wear during the bitter cold. Multiple layers of warm insulated clothing as we've been discussing, such as also a hat, a face mask to protect those lungs, especially with how cold it is. Wear some good mittens or some gloves, which are both good insulators, but mittens are a bit better at that. And also, again, staying dry is very crucial to making sure you stay warm when you are heading outside in this kind of cold weather with things such as waterproof boots as well. Now, protecting the pipes, as I mentioned, trickle those water faucets because you don't want those pipes to burst in these frigid temperatures. Open those cabinet doors, and you want the indoor temperature to be at a minimum 55 degrees. And of course, if this does happen to where you do have a pipe burst, make sure you know where that shutoff valve location is for your house or your apartment complex. We do see a relief in the forecast here past these frigid temperatures. Stay tuned with our Wayne.com page and on air for the updates on when you can expect to see a return to some 30s.